If you haven't been around the Marvel Universe for long, then you probably didn't know that the Fantastic Four wasn't just a quartet, as their name suggests. That's because throughout their decades-long history, none other than Spider-Man has served as one of the quartet's greatest and closest allies. In fact, you wouldn't be wrong to say Pete is a bona fide part of Marvel's first family. So much so that an as-yet unidentified figure has been mucking around Earth 616's timeline to interfere in classic adventures that Spidey and the Fantastic Four had done in the past. But you can always trust our heroes to triumph during each and every one of these chronological interferences. Now, the only question is, who is this dastardly villain? And so we find ourselves inside the Baxter Building. It's an uneventful day, a relaxing one even, as Ben Grimm, the Thing, has himself a much-deserved soak in the tub. Little does he know that this day is about to get exponentially more exciting when he hears a knock on his window.
Ma! What in the name of Broadway Joe Namath do you think you're doing? Scaring the daylights out of the idol of millions like that.
Well, aside from finding a way in that doesn't involve being zapped by lasers, I'm getting answers to questions I never really wanted to ask. In other words, your towel's slipping. Seriously, I got a message the Fantastic Four needed my help. Urgently.
Yeah? What kind of message?
A text.
Look at my fingers. Do I look like I text?
So Ben welcomes the fifth member of their family into the building in search of whoever sent Spidey this distress call. It wasn't Sue, who's been busy playing with the kids this whole time. Neither was it Reed, who's been in his lab the whole time. And Johnny? Well, allow him to enlighten you.
Yeah, right. Like, I want to spend my Friday with you.
Realizing the distress call must have been a false alarm, our beloved webhead can only gripe about how his Friday night plans have been ruined. But, Ben being the gentleman that he is, the stone-skinned hero invites Spidey to spend the evening playing poker with him. And it's here we discover who truly sent Spider-Man the message, as everyone in the Baxter Building suddenly hears a strange voice.
Ah, Spider-Man. You answered my summons. Then we can begin.
Jeez.
Our heroes instantly mobilize as the disembodied voice finally makes himself known. And it's an enemy they know all too well. Or do they?
You got some nerve coming here, Doom. How'd you get past our security?
Feh. As if your security would trouble me.
All right, Victor. If you're eager for a fight.
Victor? Huh. Oh, Dr. Richards, really? Could Victor bypass your defenses so effortlessly? Would Victor know the layout of our headquarters intimately? Because he once lived here?
Christoph.
Christoph Bernard was once an orphaned boy. That is until Victor Von Doom himself got hold of him. The long and short of it is, Doom promptly turned the child to become both his clone and heir, a contingency should Victor ever meet his demise. For a time, Christoph had been fostered by Marvel's first family, but that was a lifetime ago. And it's here we learn that it was Christoph who had been tinkering with the Marvel Universe's timeline in an attempt to thwart Spider-Man and the Fantastic Four. All this in hopes of finally fulfilling his purpose, becoming the new Dr. Doom. In his own words,
I knew that in order to depose Doom and give my homeland the monarch she deserves, myself, I would need to plan, to groom myself for Doom's final irrevocable defeat. A defeat that would begin far in the past. Even with limited resources, I was able to construct a replica of Doom's time machine. An inferior version, admittedly, capable of only a few limited trips. But they would be enough.
Still, the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. Because just like his so-called father, Christoph has a tendency to monologue about everything he's done to his opponents. Ultimately, the heir to the Latverian throne gets to his point, that there's only one way for him to fulfill his destiny as Latveria's ruler, and that is to confront Victor and kill him. Now, if you've ever wondered why Spider-Man is such an integral part of the Fantastic Four, then allow Christoph to educate you.
So even so, Doom is entrenched. He has the might of his army and nearly unlimited resources on his side. Attacking him alone would be reckless. So I have come to you, his greatest enemies. And yes, I refer to you as well, Spider-Man. My occult studies have shown that there is a bond between you and the Fantastic Four. The Four are a powerful force in the universe, and when they are threatened, or in need of an ally, or have their number reduced, the universe selects you to fill the role, both in this reality and in others.
With that, Christoph invites our heroes to join his crusade. But, as you'd expect, Sue Storm Richards, the Invisible Woman, acts as the voice of reason to the young man's admittedly bold plan.
The fact is that a majority of your countrymen want Doom as their ruler. Until that changes, It's not our place to interfere.
Well, you can't argue with that. If the sheep want to choose their own butcher, then who are we to deny them this right? On the other hand, Reed shows his concern for Kristoff, as he believes his forays into the world of sorcery have affected his mind.
You think I'm mad?
And if you thought that Kristoff was just a poor imitation of the mad villain himself, think again. Because what happens next is as on-brand as you can get to Victor Von Doom.
How dare you!
A scuffle ensues that leaves most of our heroes incapacitated. Thankfully, Ben thinks on his feet and works with Spider-Man to unleash their gambit.
It's not a weapon, pal, and maybe it won't change anything, but I'll prove you're wrong.
We find out that Ben's plan is to appeal to Kristoff's better angels, to remind the young man that he is not the despot Victor groomed him to be. To do this, Spidey uses the family album that Ben told him to grab, which shows a time when Kristoff was with them. And as Ben puts it, there never was a time Kristoff stopped becoming part of the family, even after he disappeared. All in all, this whole mess boils down to one thing. It's the temper tantrum of a child who thought his family had left him.
Kristoff, is that true? You thought we'd abandoned you? I've got programs searching the world's databases for any trace of you right now.
It doesn't matter. There's still a place for you here, Kristoff. Come back to us. Remember Cassie Lang? You were such good friends. She's a hero now, with the Young Avengers. She'd be so happy to see you again. Whatever's happened, whatever you've done, we can help you through it.
But Kristoff makes it known that he's too far gone.
No. I've spent too much effort, sacrificed too much in pursuit of my destiny. You'll not dissuade me from it now. Keep your pathetic lives. I see now that I don't need you to bring down Doom. Kristoff Bernard needs no one.
Kristoff disappears in a puff of green smoke, leaving our heroes with a heavy load on their hearts and minds. Perhaps no other member of the family takes it harder than Sue.
Reed, we should have looked for him harder. We should have...
I don't know what else we could have done.
Nothing.
Now, don't get it twisted. Ben's not dismissing the wayward child. It's just that he knows there are instances where people have to help themselves before others could. This leads both Ben and Spidey to realize how lucky they are to have people who pulled them from the brink of despair in their darkest times. Peter couldn't have put it any better.
You had each other, and I should tell you. Well, I know I was kind of a pest at first, but as a kid with powers, not being able to talk to Aunt May about it, or anyone, seeing you guys, it made a big difference. You accepted each other for who you are. You were family. Just knowing that was possible, that it might be possible for me, it meant a lot. It still does.
Yeah, well, here's a news flash for you. It's more than possible. Because you're part of that family, Webhead. Yeah, we can laugh about it now. But if it wasn't for these folks here, I don't know where I'd be today. I know it wouldn't be a good place. Not for me, and not for anyone else. So whatever happens, Pete, whatever life hits you with, remember one thing. No matter what, you got us. And nobody can ever take that away. Except you.
That's it for now, guys. We hope you loved this video. Drop a comment below and let us know what you thought of it. As always, don't forget to hit like, share, and subscribe to our channel with all your notifications on for more. Feel free to check out the next one as well. We're sure you're going to enjoy it. We'll see you next time. Take care.